Good morning. Today is day 5. I am about 50 miles in. I'm at mile marker 89 and change. We camped just past the little stream about a mile before Star Lake last night. Behind me you can see Big Meadow, or I should say you can't see. You can kind of make it out here, just barely. And it looks like on the video, maybe you're not going to be able to see it, but you can see the air quality has worsened today. I'm hoping for a breeze to just blow all this out. Cross your fingers. So today's goal is we're going to go by Star Lake and then try to get as close as we can to Luther Pass. That was my original plan. So again, just playing it by ear and making sure that no one gets injured, everyone has a good time, so on and so forth. So I'll let you know how it goes. So here's Star Lake. So pretty, peeking up through the trees. Good morning, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, and look at that cherry freaking camp spot. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
We'd have to go up to 500 feet last night.
Okay. Oh, so pretty. Gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. See, Kev, Big Meadow's only 14 miles. We can do that.
Only.
Look at that gorgeous lake. Don't you want to just jump in? Okay. We're going to stop for a minute, make some gear adjustments, and just soak in this beauty. Look at this. Oh, heaven. Creek, just past a mile past Star Lake. We stopped and got water here. I heard the water it was just better water here, so it wasn't that much farther. Why not? Just really little pleasant spot. We took a little short break, had something to eat, changed out some gear, soaked the feet, you know, the good stuff in life. So here's what the creek looks like. Just charming little spot. Plenty of camping all around. I believe that's Freel Peak. Quite impressive. Gorgeous. So this is mile 92.3. Got a little bit of a water crossing going through the trail. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. And just a minute or two down the trail, we have this. Like a double split screen. I don't know. Beautiful. Gorgeous, all the flowers. Lovely. Wow, look at that tree. So here we are at mile 96.3-ish. And we're about at 9,400 feet. We stopped for a little bit. Kevin is a little bit, he's a little sick from the altitude. So it's a great learning lesson for people who come from all over, because I live at sea level, well, near about, I'm at 79, is the elevation I live at. And Kevin lives in Sparks. So that elevation is somewhere around 4,000 feet. So thinking that just because you live at, a higher elevation anyway, say 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 feet. I've talked to a lot of people on trail already that have talked about, wow, the elevation is really kicking my butt. Here's the view. The smoke has gotten worse today. So don't think of it as kicking your butt, but, an opportunity for you to practice to listen to your body, because this is tough stuff. I mean, if you're not used to it and you don't live at this altitude regularly, it took me a couple of days to acclimate. My third day, I was still a little bit sick. So, I mean, it's just one of those things, so it'd be good advice for anyone, if you are planning to come and do this, to really not just take some time in South Lake Tahoe and think, oh yeah, I can acclimate playing, quarters at the casino, the slots. No, it's not high enough. You're really not going to acclimate until you really get up here. And who knows, some people, altitude, it never affects them. But, better safe than sorry, and nobody wants a ruined vacation. So, those are my thoughts. So, Kevin's still feeling a little sick. We've come down a couple hundred feet. So, I feel bad for the guy, because I'm just like rushing him along. But, I mean, all I know to do to help is get him down in elevation and make sure that he's hydrated. So, we're both real low on water. We just came across a couple, told us that there's a Freel Creek about 2 miles from here, and it's very little, but we should be able to collect some water. So that would be extremely helpful. But boy, I tell you, if you're going to be sick somewhere, this is the spot to do it. Just gorgeous. So here's Freel Meadow. Luckily there was a water source here that's not listed on Gut Hook, because that saved our butts. We were both out of water, and while I could make it to the next source, it's always good to, not go without. But beautiful meadow. The couple that we ran into told us there was a small bear that was hanging out here. I was hoping to catch a glimpse, of course from far away, but I haven't seen a bear, and we sat here for about an hour filtering water, because we have decided to dry camp tonight. So we're both carrying 3 liters. So, and that's more than enough to get us to the next water source tomorrow morning. Okay, so all tucked in. I think it's probably about 9 o'clock. Big day. It was really beautiful. I mean, just stunning. What were my favorite parts? Star Lake was just magical. Just magical. I guess one of the guys that was camping up there told me it was the highest alpine lake in the Tahoe Basin. So that was kind of interesting. So, and then up there, you know, just the wildflowers were still in bloom, just so gorgeous. We went over 2 9,000 foot passes today. So unfortunately, Kev got a little sick. So we only made it, I'm not even sure if we made it 10 miles today, but that's okay. You know, it's just making sure that we're resting, taking care of our bodies, you know, everybody's having a good time and nobody's getting hurt. So, so I think we're gonna drop down. We're dry camping tonight, so my schedule is a little off. So I'm gonna have to look at it and see if I can make up miles. I'm not sure. I'd still like to finish in the same frame time, but I'm probably like about a day behind schedule now. So I just have to look at it, and I'll just have to see what I'm gonna do to adjust. But I think Kev's gonna go home tomorrow. He's got to go back to work, so he wants to make sure that he gets rested and everything, so he can be fresh for work. And so as far as my status report, I got, you know, 1 new blister. My body's holding up. I've had a couple of short days, so I'm feeling pretty good. Usually my feet are pretty sore, but I don't have that at all. Really enjoying myself. I've loved having Kevin's company, and just the whole trip has just been amazing. So I think I'm about 30% of the way done now. And I just, every day is just a new, you know, what's around the next corner? Oh, that's gorgeous, you know. So very excited about what tomorrow's going to bring. So I'll check in with you then.